Welcome to the 2023 CTE Summer Conference, Making Waves into the Workforce. Welcome to the session on program updates for collision repair for the 2023 Summer Conference. My name is Jim Presley. I am the consultant responsible for the collision repair program. Before we get started with the updates, I'd like to share with you the various program areas that I am responsible for. Responsible for automotive service courses, collision repair courses, the metals manufacturing courses, welding courses, and now we have two new middle grade courses, exploring safety and tools in the trades and exploring automotive service. Now let's look at the high school courses and where the information is coming from. So let's first discuss various sources of information. First of all, the Moodle. If you are not enrolled in the Moodle, the TNI Moodle, please talk with your administrators and register and then go in and register for the discussion. If you have any issues, please feel free to contact me and we'll get you in there. The discussion is a place for instructors to ask questions and help support each other. The next source of information is the NCCTE course management system, which is a lot of times referred to as the CMS. And this has the most current info about a course. It's also public accessing, so you can share this link with parents or industry, and they can look up information about a course, about various credentials, and so on. It continuously is being continuously improved, so check it out and look at it every so often to see what has changed and been updated. And finally, the NCCTE admin, which is accessed through the Moodle generally. Lots of data in this resource, and that's where a lot of our data and information came from for today's session. Again, this can be accessed through the Moodle, and so all three of these are great resources. If you're not in the Moodle, I highly encourage you to register for the Moodle and check out the CMS and NCCTE admin. Before we go looking at the individual courses, let's look at the collision repair pathway. The collision repair pathway can be found in the CMS. So if we look here to the left, we can see that EY10, exploring personal characteristics and careers, and EY11, exploring careers and employment, along with TY40, exploring safety and tools in the trades, and the new TY56, exploring automotive service, are the middle grades exploration courses that align with collision repair. Moving to the right, the foundational prerequisite is IT30, collision repair fundamentals. After that is IT31, collision repair 1, and the concentrator course or courses is one of the two, IT32 collision repair 2 non-structural or IT33 collision repair 2 refinishing. After the concentrator course, a student can take any of the work-based learning courses in the major options, career pathway major options. These would be advanced studies, apprenticeships, internships, entrepreneurial experience, and pre-apprenticeship, along with cooperative education. Supplemental technical courses are CS11, project management, and then the supplemental employability skill courses are personal and professional skills, and Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, and CC45 career management. In the blue, you can see the various work-based learning opportunities. And then at the bottom, the CTSO that aligns with collision repair is Skills USA. Again, this information can be found in the CMS. Next, let's look at collision repair enrollment numbers. So IT30, collision repair fundamentals, we can see that in 2020-21 school year, we had 238 students, and it went up to 314, and now it's at 352 for this past year. So enrollment continues to increase, which is great. Next course, IT31, increased from 145 to 209 last year. Again, increasing numbers, which is great to see. And as we look at our two completer courses, IT32, Collision Repair 2, Non-Structural, we can see that numbers went up from 21, from 41 to 62, but this last year they dropped a little bit back down to 50 students statewide. And then IT33, Collision Repair 2, Refinishing, our numbers increased from 47 and then decreased to 34, but then increased. So with students having a choice between structural and non-structural and refinishing, it might change from year to year. This might be something we continue to look at and follow and see if there's any trends going forward. So let's dive into each individual course, and we'll start off with IT30, Collision Repair Fundamentals. For the upcoming school year, the 23-24 school year, there'll be no changes in the curriculum. So the course will stay in standard status. The two credentials related to this course are the SP2 Collision Repair and Refinishing Safety credential and the SP2 Collision Repair and Refinish Pollution Prevention. And right there I have the numbers from last year on the number of students obtaining each certification. So the SP2 safety would be 85 students, and the SP2 pollution prevention would be 78 students. So maybe roughly a third of the students across the state earn each of the credentials. The proof of learning, or as we refer to it a lot of times, the POL, is the CTE state assessment. Again, this information can be found in the CMS and the NC CTE admin site. Also last year, we had textbook adoption, so it was a new adoption. But going forward, just as a reminder, there is an adopted textbook for IT30 Collision Repair Fundamentals from Goodhart Willcox. You can scan the QR code and it'll lead you to the document, and also in the Moodle you'll find the PDF about the textbooks adoption. The next course we'll look at is IT31 Collision Repair 1. There are no changes in the curriculum. The course will stay in standard status. The proof of learning is a performance-based measurement, also referred to commonly as a PBM. And again, with the textbook adoption, that QR code, or in the Moodle, you'll find a document about the Goodhart Willcox book, Auto Collision Repair and Refinishing. And finally, our first of the two completer courses in collision repair is IT32, Collision Repair 2, Non-Structural. Again, no changes for the 23-24 school year. The course will remain in standard status. The credential for this course is Platinum Pro Level 1 for non-structural. In the 22-23 school year, we had 39 of the 50 students statewide pass this credential, which is great. And again, the proof of learning for this course is the Platinum Pro Level 1 for non-structural. And finally, IT33 Collision Repair 2 Refinishing. The course will have no changes for the 23-24, and it will remain in standard status. With the credentials for this course, there are two that align with this course: the Pro Platinum Pro Level 1 for refinishing from ICAR, and the ASE entry level certification painting and refinishing. So as you can see, in 2022-23, we had 39 of 59 students statewide pass this credential. No students attempted the ASE entry-level certification for painting and refinishing. But for the proof of learning, we can use either the Platinum Pro Level 1 for refinishing or the ASE entry-level certification painting and refinishing. So it's either one or the other that can be used for the proof of learning. Now let's look at some of the T&I middle grade courses that are associated with this pathway. The course we'll look at is the TY40, Exploring Safety and Tools in the Trades. So for the upcoming school year, the 23-24 school year, we are going to keep this course in pilot status. Last year was the second year of offering this course, and the number of schools that offered it from the first year grew tremendously. But still looking to get more input and feedback on the course to improve it. And also there'll be other changes with the middle grades courses. So if you or any fellow instructors are teaching this course, please provide feedback on the course so we can continue to improve it. But this TY4, Exploring Safety and Tools in the Trades, is a great middle grades course going over basic safety and basic tools, which they'll be help them along when they get to high school. The next middle grades course is TY56, Exploring Automotive Service. It'll be in pilot for the 23-24 school year. We've only had a couple of schools last year teach this course, and I'm expecting a lot more this year to be teaching it. One thing we do need is feedback. So if you are teaching it, or if you know of a fellow teacher, instructor who is teaching the course, please provide the feedback, or encourage them to provide feedback. That's the only way we can improve, make improvements into the course. Since Skills USA is the aligned CTSO for this course, I'd like to share some upcoming dates for the upcoming 23-24 school year. The State Leadership Workshop will be held October 1st to the 3rd at Camp Dixie again in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Great 3-day experience for both students, new instructors, established instructors. It's a great leadership workshop for students. Learn a lot about skills, starting a chapter, running them. Paul and Rod do great work at this workshop. Our regional rally competitions don't have any dates yet, but generally they're held in February, March of 2024. The state conference will be held in Greensboro, April 23rd to the 25th. And then the national conference again will be in Atlanta, Georgia, June 24th to the 28th. So mark your calendars with these important dates. Also, if you do not receive it already, did a little QR code there, is the Skills USA Monday memo. Again, Paul and Rod do a great job at sharing the information about upcoming events and deadlines and everything going on with Skills USA. Comes out Monday morning in your email, and it's a great way to stay engaged with skills and what's going on. Also, a lot of times if there's any scholarships or anything to help students, they will include that also in the memo. So take a minute, click on the QR code, and get the Monday memo. As always, you can follow us on social media. CTE for NC. There's a Facebook page, there's an Instagram, there's a Twitter page, there's LinkedIn, and then there's a YouTube channel. Just search for CTE for NC. If you're doing something with your students, and share it. It's a great way for the public to learn what we're doing. A lot of times we're the best kept secret. No one realizes what we're doing and how we're changing students' lives. So again, hashtag CTE for NC on social media, and there's the various platforms that you can share and go look and see what's going on in CTE in North Carolina. And finally, I'd like to say thank you for attending today's session. I hope the information we covered today is beneficial. Throughout the upcoming school year, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. The best way is via email at james.presley@dpi.nc.gov. I'm here to help and support, so do not hesitate to contact me. Looking forward to a great 23-24 school year. I hope you have a great summer conference. And once again, thank you for attending this session. Have a great school year.